Hey, it's Novice here, and I find one of my favorite pastimes to do is to overthink, the most mundane things. Like I'll be overanalyzing movies to where I'm just like, okay, but how does this part work? And it gets to a point where sometimes I need to chill, right? So I just listen to my music, and then just mindlessly going through my day, and then something catches me out of left field with the song. So I run the song back, and then that's just a new fixation of what I'm going to listen to. And it leads to a lot of, cases of me thinking way too much into one thing. And today I just want to go over a few songs that shouldn't be taken at face value. However, I like to, think about them way too much, and I will take them at face value. And it's two stories, two songs. One of them's wholesome, the other one not so much, and they're both about the women in the story taking charge of a relationship. And the first song I'd like to go over today is Check Yes or No by George Strait. And the story goes in George Strait, he's, talking about how, she was chasing him down the school bus. She kissed him on the school bus. They're playing on the playground, and she passes him a note. And he reads the note. Teacher takes the note almost immediately. Kid's great at reading, and for some reason, his memory is so on point because he remembers it 30 years later and decides to turn that note and how they got together into a whole song. But he states that she wrote the note and he's just reading it back to us, basically. And it's, do you love me? Do you want to be my friend? And if you do, then don't be afraid to take me by the hand if you want to. I think this is how love goes. Check yes or no. That's all fine and dandy, right? But I'm going under the assumption that a 5-year-old is writing this banger of a country hook. And at the time, she doesn't know it's going to be a country hook. I'm pretty sure at the time, no one knows that George Strait's going to be George Strait. And, it's just, boy meets girl, boy likes girl, or girl likes boy. And, it's meant to be. They were there together for like 20 plus, 30 plus years, basically the boy meets world, situation, except the woman started them getting together. I'm pretty sure that's happened in Boy Meets World, but can't really tell. Remember, very wholesome story. George Strait does a great job conveying that it's true love. I don't know if they got divorced. True love doesn't really last nowadays, but in country songs it lasts forever unless you're Taylor Swift. But George Strait is not Taylor Swift. So that's wholesome. But our second song that I'm gonna go over, not wholesome at all, and that is the Pina Colada song. And my goodness, this dude writes basically a how-to guide to cheat on your wife, right? And the lyrics go like, he's tired of his wife, so he's like, I'm gonna just read this newspaper because I'm tired of this chick. And he's swiping through the pages, and he stops at an interesting article, and it's like, if you like pina coladas, get caught in the rain. And I'm not going to sing the chorus because I just did that for the last one, but it goes into like, you like this, do you like this, do you like this, do you like this, and if you do, write me back, hit me back. And so he's like, I got time. So he writes this lady, and this goes on for a while, I'm assuming, right? Because it's an old song, so they're writing back to each other. So I'm assuming they're putting it through the paper, and the paper's posting it. I'm assuming it's a local paper, so it is someone who is local, and so they're just writing back and forth. And they get to the point in their relationship that you're like, you know what? I feel comfortable with you. Let's meet. And so this guy, he takes time off work, tells his wife, like, hey, I got business to do. I'm going to be gone for a while. They decide to meet at this place called O'Malley's. I don't know where that is. I don't want to know where this is because I'm assuming that's where all the cheaters would go. Right? So they're just, they make plans to go, and he gets off the plane. I'm assuming he has like a sign that says, "Hey, I'm here from the paper. If you're the XO, you know, come here." And I assume that if the movie was made about this, it would show because I haven't seen the movie, so I'm just going off what I would think would happen. So he has the sign around his neck, and these women are just walking by, and the lady who's on the other end of the correspondence sees it, looks at him, and smiles. But the weird thing is that the lady is the dude's wife that he was so tired of. And so they just laugh about it and just kind of like sweep it under the rug. They're like, "Oh, I didn't know that you were into this or this, I love this about you. It's a new side of you that I never knew." But what I'd like to state is the wife's the one who put the ad out first. So like the wife was tired of the husband first, decided that she wanted to cheat, decides to put an article out to the paper. The husband reads it, and they go back and forth. I just don't know how they're next to each other and they don't sit there and realize they're writing to each other. They're all giddy. I'm assuming they're kicking their feet when they're writing these letters to them. And they're like, it's a story that could have ended badly, and it should be used for a divorce court, honestly. Like, can you just imagine you'd be like, "I love my wife, but I'm tired of her, so I'm gonna go love this other chick that I don't know." It's kind of messed up if you think about it. If you put too much thought into it, it's all the wife's fault. Because, open communication, very important. But that's basically what I wanted to talk about. A little short video describing how, you can overthink songs. I'm pretty sure the Pina Colada song has been, beat to death. But my thought is, it's all the wife's fault. The dude is like, "Hey, I'm tired of her. She don't like me enough." Because she was like, "I'm tired of him. I don't like him enough." And it could have all just been swept under the rug if, open communication. But like I was saying, that's all I want to talk to y'all about today. Like, subscribe, and if you have anything else y'all want me to talk about, just put it in the comments and I'll see about getting it. Thank you.